Hello. Hello there. It's it's time to return to Skyrim. It's been a week, you know. Trying to do this weekly now. Just so I don't get like tired of it, but last time we started the Dawn Guard stuff. You know, just started some DLC stuff. Um, you know what? Actually, before I do anything, because I want some chatter, like some background stuff between Xanthus and Jarek, but for some reason, Jarek doesn't want to talk. It's like he only wants to talk to Xanthus if he possesses Nibara. So we need to go get Nibara. Nibara, like however you want to pronounce it. I always say Nibara, but you know. So we gotta go find him. And so like it's gonna be a little crowded, but I think it's for the better in this case. Because Jarek will talk to me. He'll still get pissy with me, but he's not talking to Xanthus. I want him to talk to Xanthus. That's one of the fun things about having both of them in your party. Plus, I don't know. I like having Nibara in the team anyway. He's a sassy little boy. He's an angry, sassy boy. And that's always fun to have. So. And I mean, it's Pride Month. Come on, you gotta have him. You gotta have him in the squad. So let's go back home. Because, yeah, the entire squad's there. I don't know if there are any other followers that I have. Wait, no, there is one. But I'm saving that one for a special occasion. You shall see when that happens. It's going to be something special. Let's just put it that way. Maybe we might wait until the point when I figure out who Ingmar wants to romance, you know. Yeah, Ingy and the Boners. Well, 2 out of the 3 boners with him. That's a good band name. Ingy and the Boners. So, okay, let's get Nibara. The brave new band sweeping scrum. Where is he? Sometimes he goes to the basement. No, there he is. We gotta do something about Calidus's hood. I need to maybe ask the modder what's up with that. Because he's a sweet boy. Okay. Start following me. Yeah.
I'm willing to leave.
I love that sassy boy. Come on, there we go. Alright. I don't like it that he has a purple helmet. It's wrong. He's not supposed to have that. I mean, he might like the iridescent hood. I'll have to ask the modder if that's part of his character, that he just likes iridescent things. He might. I can't judge him because I like that too. I would wear that. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's all good. Never mind.
It's about time I had some.
Oh, we got vampires. I forgot. We're like getting into. Obviously, we would. We're getting into vampire territory. Or like vampire DLC territory. Probably could have teleported in closer. I don't even know. Probably not. I think it's good. Which way do I go? I forget. Who would win in a no weapons fight, skeletons or vampires? I mean, well, both undead. Vampires can't drain a skeleton. You know, Serrano's dad was like, I could give you a gift of immortality. I'm like, well, that's already happened. But also, it's like, I forget how vampires work in this. Don't I have to be, like, bitten? I got no blood. Where do I store my blood? You know? Like, I don't know. Oh, we're indoors. I should stop, you know, carrying my weapon around. That's a little... Jarek, did you have to do this? Is that this will come later, okay? Okay, honey.
What's your favorite color?
Turquoise.
See? Jarek not talking. It's strange and bizarre. I like how I'm not hurting for money.
It's nice. I like my days nice and dreary.
What's in your chest? If they can infect the black goop in your chest cavity. I'm not Uncle Death. Look, I'm wearing something, but am bone still. Hello?
What do you think you blundering fool? What do you think you're doing?
Jarek, you're the one doing this. You teleported into my bones. Sorry, I right-clicked by accident. I need to have a conversation with you, young man. Well, maybe young man. I don't actually know. I don't know what our age difference is. I'm gonna have to have a sit-down with you and talk about manners, because you constantly hurt my feelings, because you constantly call me a blundering fool. Even though you're the one who bumps into me constantly. You teleport into my face. Reduces goat cheese rations for the day. I should. Harold, please. I really should. Bad boys don't get the goat cheese. And yeah, goat cheese is the superior of cheeses. That's the one. That's why I always take it. That's why I always steal it. Do you think Ingmar would like cat treats? Do you think Xanthus would like them? I think he's a good boy who needs a good reward. Jarek doesn't get any. Because he's a bad See? Xanthus is a good boy. Xanthus is like, oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know. Elves kind of smell funny.
You're saying that in front of Nibara? Oh my gosh, I have a rude crew. Except for you and Lucian and Harold. Goat cheese, am I right? Yes, exactly.
Well, this isn't exactly a palace, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure, and it seems defensible.
But
I
this
suppose I'd
is a
rather
big
be here than
fortress,
most
this
other
big
places in
castle.
Skyrim. If Isran needs me, it must be pretty bad. I wonder what we're up against here.
Oh, by the way, chat, this isn't too quiet, is it? Because I feel like it's a little quiet on my end.
A basic one?
But if this is a good
That is assuming you know anything about steel
ratio,
It's pretty
then
simple.
I'll just leave it as
Talk
is.
to Gunmar if you need materials.
The constant clown horn is your favorite part of this mod. I love it too. I
Certainly try.
try to put mods into the comment section. Like I pin them in my VODs. I think I forgot to do the clown shoes, the doot doot sounds. I'll have to add that. Oh, I already have that. Never mind. One of my friends was like, I can't deal with this. Like, this is immersion breaking, but I think it's beautiful and fantastic. And wonderful. Child's doll. Go to the Imperial City. I'm my own grandpa. I need more books for my book loving boys back at my castle. Now I should sell some stuff because I think she's got enough that I could. I need to put this somewhere. This heirloom. I've been carrying it this entire time. Dragon bone. No, I have some paintings. I know. Oh, I want to sell this. I've had this in my pockets, like, since before I was streaming this. So goodbye, Jade Elder. I can probably find you again if I need you. It's probably gonna be with this lady. So, you know, whatever. Wait, I keep pressing sell, or like E to sell, and it's not. My Jade Elder. There we go. I was like, why is it still the same? I don't know why I have this either. At least I forget. Yeah, and there's... Hello, Vivian. Don't call me Neo Kairi. Oh my gosh. That's my name when I was like a dumb baby idiot. Amulet of Stendar. No. Nicola resists fire. Oh yeah, one. Oh, she doesn't have enough. Never mind. I have 8 of these. What? I guess that's what happens when you don't pay attention to what's in your inventory, like I do, apparently. Good luck with your...
Get yourself killed.
with your 16 gold out there. Yeah. 5 seconds into joining the stream and you already called something a dumb baby. That's just my thing. Maybe I should stop, honestly. What are those? Excuse me? What is those? What is you? Oh, look at all your meat! Oh, they've been given a little snack. That's nice. I'm happy for them. Let's get out. Let's get out. I need to close the gate. Come on, guys. Come on. Nibara! Come on! No, stay away from the trolls. Okay? Everyone get out. There we go. Okay, good. Potion of cure disease. Potion. I could always use minor healing and stamina. Not bad. But I don't need my alcohols. Again, a straight edge. Wait, no, I already have a Tome of Sunfire, don't I? Because I'm I like making sure that say stuff like this. I can increase things. I am like a kindergarten teacher wrangling up all my students. That's basically it. I don't even know how I would handle that. My only experience, like, as close as I could be to a teacher was, oh, when was it? Like in 2018, I was no, 2017. 2018 is when we had our exchange student. 2017, I was the TA for a group of Japanese exchange students, and at least there, it's high schoolers, so you don't have to, like, wrangle them. They're well behaved, or at least you would hope they're well behaved. Those barrel animations in mod? I don't know, actually. I'm genuinely not sure. I feel like I've always, because I had mods early on. Also, no, it's not Uncle Death. It's Jarek. But I could see where you would make the mistake. But, you know, Uncle Death would be nice. But this guy...
What's with your face?
What? What's wrong with it?
It's a little bony Jarek. You get it?
Drop dead.
Okay, and Vivian, since you just joined, here's a problem. Normally, Jarek is supposed to be answering. For some reason, he's talking through Nabarro. I wasn't going to bring Nabarro with me, but this is the only way these two can communicate.
Everyone is so focused.
See, that's what Nabarro sounds like.
But all I care about is if it will break during the fight.
You know what?
I can feel it too. We have to be more careful.
What spirits? Is this castle haunted by ghosts?
You blithering idiot. You'll get us killed. Well, a friend here anyway.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm also a skeleton. I'm good. If I wanted to be extra good, I could do, like, turn on God mode, but I'm trying to play this as legitimately as I can. I think Jarek normally Spock. If you're talking about Jarek, like, I think he normally speaks like that. I would find it really funny if you were like growly voice. You were talking about Navarra. That would have been. I was trying to open the barrel, sir.
Is that it?
Don't act like that. Oh, it's Xanthus. Xanthus is nice when he bumps into me, so I'm not so angry. Now, I don't know if it's because I was playing a female character, because he hasn't done this to me, Ingmar, but every time he would bump into me in the romance mod, he's like, ah, you smell nice. And he's never done that to Ingmar. But it's like, wow, thank you. I'm so glad I smell nice. To be fair, I did take a bath in the romance mod. It was actually a horrific scene. I didn't like it at all. I was fully clothed, but it's just my partner was like threatening this lady, like, oh, you keep flirting with me, you got cooties, I'm gonna slit your throat if you keep doing that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to like this man, I hate this. This is scary. A bloodbath? No. No. It looked like regular water. Where's the one guy? I guess I have to go through that door. I don't remember all this stuff. Not this way, dang it. I think everyone is actually taking a little nappy nap, is the thing. Ooh. I could take that, but I don't think anyone has that much money I could sell it for. But again, why am I bothering with this? Like, look how much money I have. We want to do a series of 5 dragons? That'd be cool. Oh yeah, see, everyone's taking a nappy nap. I'll come back.
Only good thing a Nord can
But I'll take their money first. I don't think I would survive that. Do a cuddle puddle. No, I would not dare do that with Aceron. I think he would kill me. He doesn't seem like the type who would appreciate that even as a joke. I just want to drop some stuff off. Like, I know I keep bouncing back and forth between the two, but I need to drop stuff off because otherwise if I keep looting stuff, we're gonna have a problem. Again, where I'm gonna be walking everywhere. But also, I'm glad you appreciated my bit of sniffing into my microphone. I like seeing what people clip. It actually tells me also like what I should put on my main channel, like as far as clips. Because sometimes I just put like random stuff. There's something about the way Xanthus walks too, where he's like his arms out to his side, kind of doing like a little gremlin walk. It's there we go. Let's go to the library first. Let's go down. Library first to drop off some books for the boys. My two nerds who live here. I should actually take Nanak with me at some point, because I think he has some quest stuff. I don't know about the other two, Khajiit. Oh my gosh, thank you, Vivian. Thank you so much. I still need to work on all my alerts too. Yeah, now you get to use all my silly emotes, which I promise I'm gonna add some more soon. I actually want to work on more of those for next week. That's a Skyrim. I'm my own grandpa. I can't do vivid weathers. There we go. Ta-da! Yeah, I still need to make like an Angie emote and then something actually cute for once. Not like my breathing emote. You know, that's kind of disgusting, honestly. Oh yeah, there's a mod. We can find some babes. That'll be for later.
Is there something you need?
See, this is Nanak. And the other boy we have is Mr. Dune. Dune as in D-O-O-N, not, you know, D-U-N, not the hot
Is this
2021 movie.
since you left your parents? It certainly shows. Trust me.
Bro, I have a castle.
Beneath your bed.
Also, I kind of realized I might have made a mistake leaving him with the Khajiit because there's a clip actually on his mod page where he's basically like, "Oh, I really want to pet little Khajiit. I love their fluffy little ears. I just want to tickle under his chin." It's so bad. I'm like, oh no, maybe I made a mistake leaving these two together. But they kind of stay away from each other enough, so I think he would be good, actually. Yeah, I did make Skyrim so good. I have freaks in it. I have nothing but some of the worst people. Does he give out Werther's candies as companion gifts? I wish I would. Okay. You're making me think. Okay, I want to get into the modding scene real bad. I might have to figure out how to do a Werther's mod where you could just put those into everyone's pockets and they don't get mad. I think that would be good. oh no, go up here.
Moonstone sounds like something the Khajiit would want. Where is the Sunstone?
I just want very specific, very strange mods because I also think it makes streaming funnier.
Careful.
Um,
Don't move.
They used to call Nern the arena. Everyone was a gladiator.
I should put some of the other stuff into my bedroom.
You have something to say, yes?
Oh, I mean, Torkler, you don't have to... Well, I guess if you're on mute. It's... Oh, hello, Makara. You're in my bedroom. Okay. I mean, if you don't have... If you can't make it in my streams, I literally have, like, no hard feelings. Like, I'm just happy when people show up, but you really don't have to if you can't make it, you know? Because I understand people have just, like, lives. So, no hard feelings. Wait, what? Chat, please. I was scrolling and... What did you do to my emote? It's flat! How did you do that?
Why are you looking at this one like that?
One of these days, I should probably put chat on the actual stream, but
Do you want to be my next thrall?
I'm gonna have to have like an auto mod or something because... Oh, it was a channel point reward. Okay. I didn't know that was one. I'm lazy. Yeah, I can survive that, no problem. Oh, I have glasses now. Glasses on top of my glasses. Which, I mean, is how I wear sunglasses anyway, so... It's accurate. Actually... I should probably check my missions first before I, No, wait, that's the wrong button. Ignore that one. No, I don't want that. Where's one conspiracy? There's so many. Sometimes I'm like, oh no, I don't have a lot of things to do, and then I'm like, no, there's plenty of stuff to do still. So, do I need? Dragonborn. Yeah, that'll be for later. One of the reasons I also have Lucian and Ibarra is that they do have some stuff to do in Solstheim, I think is what it's called. Again, I have not played this in or I haven't really done a lot like there was a time when I was playing this very like a lot basically, and I basically did like all the DLC stuff, but I never finished the main mission. I'm not sure which DLC I like better, honestly. They're kind of fun in their own ways. I like that we got a weird Daedric prince to deal with, and the Dragonborn one. Daedric princes are always fun. And he was a cool looking one. But oh, I also have another mod. So I had said before, actually on my first Skyrim stream, that there was one mod I didn't really feel. It was a follower mod for Mirai. I really wasn't feeling it, but I thought it would still be fun to go through it on stream. Part of why I didn't like it was it felt like Mary Sue-ish, and I hate using that term, but it was just kind of like, oh, she has all these special powers, and you know this and that. And she's like, oh my gosh, what is his name? What is his freaking name? Mirak, I think. Like, there's a relation there, and it's like, I don't know if you wrote this before the DLC was out, but there's an entire thing where it's like, this is no longer lore friendly, and if you're gonna make things not lore friendly, you better make it goofy enough for me to not mind. Marisi, I don't mind so much because at least she doesn't act like, you know, a bratty teenager, which is another reason why Mirai didn't really sit right with me. And also the fact that she's like 16 and you can marry her, and I'm like, no, I will be her big sister. But I don't want to marry the child. No, thank you. Who do you think I am? But, whatever. Okay. Automod held a message for reason. Race, ethnicity, or religion. Honky. Am I supposed to be offended? Like, oh my gosh. Automod, please. Last time it was whoops. Last time Automod was like, no, you can't, oh no, you can't say this, was, I said gay boy, because that's what I was calling, that, wrong spot.
What?
Dead.
Good,
Shut
good.
up.
Good. See, that's why you need those two together. He drives Jarek insane. Jarek needs a little more excitement in his life, I think. Ah, there's the squad. What was I saying? Oh my gosh, what was I saying? Brain fart. Brain hurty. Oh yeah, last time it was gay boy. And it was like, but that's literally me describing Nibara. It was like, I literally described him that way because it's accurate. It's an accurate description.
I'll tell you, the only thing more surprising than hearing from Isran after all these years was hearing that he wanted my help.
But now it's honky, where it's like, oh, this might be offensive.
Right.
Excuse me?
I have. There was a time years ago when we were both members of the Vigilance, and both equally dissatisfied with them. Their hearts are in the right place, of course. But Isran and I were never comfortable. We left together, but that partnership didn't last very long. I didn't agree with some of his
Automod.
methods.
Automod is handy. Because my mods aren't always here. I should actually set up more mods and stuff like that for chat. It's kind of the reason why I don't have chat show up in my games. It's just to be safe.
Soreen needs help with her project to improve our crossbows. And if that doesn't interest you, speak with Gunmar. He has something for you.
Soreen.
Until next time.
Hi. You.
Yeah.
Durak.
Something. I lost 2 wives to vampires.
Oh dang,
I
I'm
will
sorry.
avenge them. It's good to know
That
I
sounded
will not have to
sarcastic,
do it
but I'm
alone.
sorry.
I'm glad this Dawn Guard exists. May your blades stay sharp.
Thank you.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. I've only heard stories.
Again,
Not sure
weird
if
face is
anything's
gonna
true.
happen because I'm taking this up.
Like that they were supposed to guard some vampire here, but wound up all becoming vampires themselves when they saw how powerful he was.
All of you.
And then preyed on the rift until finally someone...
I'm gonna be across the map
I guess it doesn't matter now.
because these people want to be in my face.
Noble with the name.
Nibara.
I want to add some punch to our crossbow capabilities. Done all I can on my own. Need a little inspiration. I've always been fascinated with Dwemer artifacts. I take
Yeah.
poke around in their
Promise anytime I make a really weird face,
mixed results.
it's because I'm taking a sip, and it's worse if I'm drinking from my water bottle.
Tracked down the location of some actual Dwemer diagram drawings.
if I drink from my water bottle, sometimes my model freezes and then vogues. It's strange. I don't know why it does that. I have no idea.
What's the matter, Jared? You're so quiet.
Hey, don't call him ugly.
Xanthus, have you always talked like a blundering fool?
You're both beautiful.
Self-entitled wizards that did not graduate from college.
I love you
I don't need
both.
any college to validate my magical prowess, although I strongly recommend you take a speech class.
And I strongly recommend for you.
Come on, guys. Come on. Play nice. Okay?
Here we are. It begins again. I fear for what is to come.
I don't want fighting in the team, okay? Especially from two hunks. Oh, I could buy an armored troll. I don't know. That... Do they... Are they sapient? If they are, that feels bad. Can you train me in smithing?
Let me show you a few.
Oh, I'm already a master. I can't... Never mind.
East Run had a
Oh.
surprising stockpile of weapons and armor.
Fine,
Take
just
a look.
do that. Whatever. Yeah, he's just got armor stuff. I like my armor. Because the problem with a lot of other armor is sometimes Ingmar gets skin depending on the armor. It's really bad. There's only one bit of armor that I agree to wear with skin, and it's very specific. Maybe we'll do it today. Because I know we're probably not going to finish Dawnstar, but if I do this other thing, I'm turning on God mode, and you will see why. It's intended, I guess, for higher level, but even then, it can be so tedious. Oh my gosh.
I've located the whereabouts of a vampire masquerading as a common citizen. Track him down and dispose of him. Tread lightly. The law is unaware of the danger. They will treat you as a criminal if you are caught.
Yeah, if they treat me as a criminal, it's fine. You know, the thing about Scrumland, is that you could basically kill someone, and it's okay. You can just pay the guards, and they're like, yeah, okay, fine.
Vampires enjoy stalking their prey. Passing among us undetected emboldens them, makes them feel powerful, untouchable.
I should probably
But we
look
put a
directly
swift
at
end to
him.
that.
I'm kind of just looking at the floor right now.
Alas, the vampire can cloud the minds of those he preys upon. It won't be easy to convince anyone he's up.
I want a mod that just makes all the
We all will
vampires
require proof that he
as
can't present.
stupid as the ones from What We Do in the Shadows. I would love that.
Best not to damage our reputation.
I'm so excited for
Your
the next
actions be as
season. Oh my
discreet as
goodness.
possible.
Doesn't it come out this month? I'm pretty sure it does. Oh.
You must be clever. Find a way not to be caught or accused of murder. You'll figure something out. We must be
Yeah,
vigilant
mod to do dialogue swap.
defeat these monsters.
Mod to change the Volcari. I don't remember the names of Serana's family. Mod to change them to just the gang. Except, you know, I was gonna joke about like, oh, it can be Laszlo and Nadia. And then I was like, no, wait, they love each other. They adore each other. And the vampires here, it's like angry, divorced, just divorced man. Yeah, some of these guys are pretty jacked. I actually got a mod to kind of improve the bodies of the guys so they don't look as, I don't know, potato-y. Look. I have a mod already for ladies, so... Like, there are plenty of mods for ladies in general. Is it in Windhelm? Probably outside. Yeah, the What We Do in the Shadows movie is really good, but I'm at first I was a little apprehensive about the show because I was like, I love the movie. How can you top this? But I actually think I wound up liking the show even more. So because you haven't checked out the show, I highly recommend it. The cast is really good, and it expands upon like the stupid lore in the series. It's really good. Like season 1, I think is good, but it, you know, sometimes like as shows go on, you're like, I think it actually improves. Guillermo in particular, he's the he's a familiar. He's Nandor's familiar, and he really shines. He's perfect as time goes on. He's really fun at the start, but I think they did some really fun stuff with his character. So yeah, I highly recommend the show. It has some great writing. Can I take a do I have any invisibility stuff? Can I just get real goofy with this? Let me see.
Really don't like it here. Be careful.
Oh, that didn't work out. Oh, man. Oh, beans. I thought I was doing a smart thing. But I did a big old goof. Ah, man. Ah, beans. Ah, dagnabbit. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, nuts. Ugh. Kitty! Hi! Oh, it's mad at me. It doesn't like me. It's now aggravated. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
What were you doing with your basket? Were you eating it?
Need something?
Wow, I could not tell he's a vampire. Oh my goodness.
Which shrine? Well, I'm going to them all. Yes, one at a time. Until I've visited all the shrines to all the gods.
This is convincing me very well. Come with me, pilgrim.
What do you want? What are you talking about? I don't... Why? What do you want? Settle down. No need for threats. Lead the way.
Yeah, let's
But
go.
I'm warning you. I'm not afraid to fight you if I have
I ain't asking for much. Just a few septums.
Let's go to a nice, quiet corner. Okay, just a good little spot. Who saw me? The only problem I have with this is that apparently the second the guards come after me, my companions are like, yeah, it's time to murder. Let's like a kill. It's time to end this man.
Yes? Why? What? Settle down. No need for threats. Lead the way. But I'm warning you. I'm not afraid to fight you if I have to.
Okay, let's quick save just so I don't have to go through that again.
Threats. Lead the way.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
Let's find a nice quiet area, you know? Away from prying eyes. How about back here? Oh wait, no, there's a guard right there. Ah, nuts. Can one of my companions, like, tap her on the shoulder and then make her look away? Dang, there's so many people. Do I have to go outside?
Hey, this snowflake shaped like your arm.
The little man is back. I'm not going to engage with him. The little lad. No one's got to see me here, right? Who saw me? Again, I just want to be, I want to be discreet. Do we have to go outside? Do we have to go to the farm? Do I have to, like, take him out back and shoot him? Is that it?
Watch what you're doing.
Do I have to drown him? I'll do it. I'll freaking do it. I'm genuinely terrified every time I hit a loading screen. I could do the Open Cities mod, but I'm almost, like, more terrified that my game will crash horribly if I do that. Look, there's gotta be no one out here. See, we're in a little corner.
The aisles, and you don't see any elves complaining about them.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We did a good job, gang. I'm gonna take your dust. What I'm gonna do...
I don't know if I've mentioned, but I really don't like it here.
I'm sorry, Lucian. We'll leave real soon. I just need to... Hold on. Yeah, brutal! Give me a second. I need to clear the evidence.
Watch where you're going.
Jarek, hold on. This is important. Yep. Let's go. One leg. There we go. Ploosh. And the blood's nothing. Head. No one will know. Oh, and the sword. Search traveling pilgrim. Ah, yes.
Hey.
There we go. I was discreet. No one has to know. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at doing a murder. Okay, let's go back and say we're gonna say we did the good job. I bet you when I come back, there's gonna be no blood, you know, in that spot. We're all good. Oh, Hoth has something for me. What do you have? What do you have for me?
Do you want to be my next
Yeah.
thrall?
You must be suicidal.
Oh, okay. Decided he didn't have anything for me, I guess. I'm getting my hopes up.
It's about time I had fun.
Just vampires hanging out, no problem. No problem. I died! Jarek, revive me! Please. I wasn't paying attention to my health, apparently. Whoopsies. Also, there's actually something I'm really curious about. I don't really have a reason to go to Solitude. Yet. I don't really have a reason to go there yet. But I need to check something out real quick. It's still there. There are similarities between my Dead by Daylight and Let It Die streams. Look, I might be a variety streamer, I think that's what they call it, but there's a consistent theme to my streams, so. There's bones. And blood. Blood and bones. I'm still sitting here, honestly, like, I had a really fun time streaming with May on Monday, so we'll see if we do that again. I don't know how frequently we're gonna do it, and I don't know if I want Monday to be, like, a dedicated Dead by Daylight stream, or if I just kind of want it to be whatever I'm in the mood for, because I might buy The Missing on PC soon. I kind of have to, specifically for Pride Month, I feel. It is very appropriate. I will have to give a trigger warning at the start, because while there's some brutality to it, like there's some disturbing content, it ends up having a very sweet message by the end. So it's kind of like, oh, there's some darkness, but there's also light at the end, so, I forgot about you. Oh, if you don't know anything about The Missing, that's even better. I feel like it's a game that's really good to go in without knowing too much about it. But yes, happy Pride Month, everyone. The Missing was done by Swery, so, you know, people know him for Deadly Premonition, but that's a really cool game. And another game, actually, that I really want to play, I keep bringing it up, is The Good Life. No one really talks about it, which is a shame. It's goofy, and I like it. It's got some jank, but it's fun jank.
One less monster we need to worry about. Though there's plenty more where he came from. Be ever watchful.
The Good Life is... you go around taking pictures of things, you're trying to, like, pay off some debt, and also, by night, like, on certain nights during the month, people will turn into cats and dogs. And you do that, too.
I found another beast hiding from the light of day. He's holed up with a group of bandits. We need to destroy him before he turns his comrades into a brood of vampires.
A brood of vampires.
Good luck.
What about... I keep doing Tav instead. Preemptive Strike, but Ancient Technology. I want to do that one. I kind of want to alternate, so I'm not just doing this stuff for him. It's just nice to be helpful around the place, you know? It's just nice. I like feeling useful. But yeah, besides doing this, I'm considering starting a mod quest. And I'm wondering if I want to do Moon and Star. Or if I want to save that for later. Or if I want to start the Mirai stuff. The Mirai stuff you can't start until... I wanted to test out mods before I streamed, basically. like before my first stream session, I wanted to make sure some mod stuff was out of the way, like Vilia and Marici's quests. Just because they're a little long, and it's a lot of just going back and forth, kind of like time-sensitive stuff. I didn't think it would be as interesting to stream. But Mirai's quest, I was like, oh, scary. Oh, scary. I was like, Mirai's quest, I at least want to check because I wanted to make sure that I was going to use a replacer because I guess I didn't want her to look as anime, which is funny I say that when I have Recorder in my team. But, yeah, I was like, oh, I at least want to make her look not as much like a baby. I guess I want her to look maybe a little, just a little different, maybe a little more natural. There's one Recorder replacer that, oh no! I'll take this. Poor goat. There was a mod for Recorder, like a replacer that was so cute. Like there's one where it changes her to look a little less anime, but I'm actually gonna turn on God mode for this. But the downside is that it doesn't, I don't think it fits her. It makes her look, I guess, a little too old, a little too generic, I guess. Like, she looked a lot more like the regular hot model. There was a mod that, like a replacer that looked so cute for her. And it was like, oh, a short-haired look. It looked more realistic and it was so cute. But every time I installed it, it was like she would have this big gap. And it's not like, sometimes if there are weight problems with a Skyrim model, it'll be like, oh, there's a seam that's visible. No, it wasn't a weight problem. It was like there were just outright polygons missing, like an entire row of them. I don't know what was up with that, and there was no answer to my problem. So I was like, dang it. I want her fixed, cause she was so cute. It was like, oh my gosh. She's my type now. Just, and especially it's just, I like short hair, you know? And it wasn't like, oh, she has a ton of makeup on. She just had like, you know, a really natural look to her that I appreciated. But yeah, like I tried doing that with Mirai. So before I streamed, I was just checking to see, is this okay? The problem is she wound up with two different textures, like for her head and also for her body. So it almost looked like her body was so, oh no. That's a jump scare. A jump bear. It almost looked like she had a really bad sunburn on her body. And I did not want that. I was like, okay, fine, I'll just stick with Mirai. But she would not talk to me at all. And I was like, why isn't she talking to me? Is there something wrong with this mod? Like, are there conflicts? No, it turns out she just won't talk to you unless you did the, you know, graybeard stuff. You're not cool for her. You're not cool enough for her at that point. Until that point, so. Whatever, I guess. Whatever. But yeah, I feel like she's maybe an acquired taste that I just don't gel with as much as maybe some other people. Like I know she has fans. Like that's the thing about mods. you'll always find fans for whatever character, and I think that's fun. I think it's really cool. Genuinely. I'm not being sarcastic about this. I think it's nice. It makes me confident in what I want to do for stuff, because I would like to get into Skyrim mods. I want to get into Skyrim mods, but I'm like, I don't know exactly what I want to do. I would like to make Ingmar into a character, but the problem is I don't know how to find a voice actor. Which, I won't lie, between that and wanting to do some in-character streams as Alistair, which I will do whenever I can figure out how to make a good, like, 3D model for him. I need to practice more with that. I still want to make a model for myself. Lucian, how did you make it in there? Ooh, oh. Ooh, button. Ooh, fire. Just... Never mind. I'm going to ignore that right now. You guys have fun with that. Okay? You guys have fun. Oh no! Xanthus, you should be okay with the fire. Right? Ah. Oh no, I heard Harold let out a bleep of pain. My poor boy. But yeah, like for, I'm actually, because I won't lie, I'm really, really shy. Oh no, guys, I'm so sorry! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't think it would do that. I just saw the button and thought it would be fun to oh my gosh. But, I'm actually really shy about asking for help in general. So having someone actually approach me to be like, hey, do you still want to do like VTubing? You know, I'm doing some rigging and, you know, paying someone to do it was nice, but I think I would have been too afraid to even ask. That's how shy of a person I am. So, asking for help working with, like, game stuff, for example, is a nightmare. That's part of why it's taken me forever to work on game stuff, is just because I don't know how to ask for help. I'm too shy to ask for help. So I'm like, oh, having voice acting for Ingmar or Alistair, if I do, like, because I was kind of tempted, like, oh, I might do a mod for Alistair. I think it would be fun. I can just say he's, like... I'm glad he's having fun. Because having a mod for Alistair, I'm kind of like, oh, I could make an excuse that he's, like, Daedric nonsense, you know? Because if you need demons, you just say, it's a Daedra. But that's a way out, so anyways.
What's with your face? What? What's wrong with it? It's looking a little...
Oh, there's nothing down here. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Drop dead.
But, please, Faltrin, get out of my way. So yeah, I'm like, voice actors is also a nightmare to ask for. There was actually one time someone did approach me for voice acting. I was like, oh, that's not gonna be for a while, but thank you. I was like, I appreciate it, but it's gonna be a minute before that happens. Like, some people do approach me, but it's almost like, oh, I'm not even at that step yet. So, I've been tempted to make an NK dating sim as practice, which sounds really stupid and vain, but I thought it would be fun anyway. Because again, like I said, I need the practice. I really, really need practice with figuring out if I want to do RenP or even Unity, because you can do dating sim stuff in Unity, and I think I would actually have more options. Like, I could probably do some stuff with 3D models and everything. I have a certain aesthetic I'm interested in doing that I think would be easier to do in Unity. So, we shall see. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely posted about it before, but it's really just, I need to get off my butt. One of my goals this summer is I want to get better at my 3D stuff. Because I need to. It would just be good in general. It would be a good skill to have. Oh, I thought those were potatoes, and I got so excited for a second. But yeah, modding, on top of it, I think modding would be a fun way to just like practice with some 3D stuff, like scripts too, I think would be fun. Yeah, 3D sculpting is a skill I really admire. Like, if anyone can do it, I think it's really cool. And I'm envious. But yeah, modding, I'm like, I don't know what kind of characters I want to do. If it's a female character, I was like, well, I can voice it. And then I thought, I kind of hate my voice. I'm a little self-conscious about my voice, I won't lie. I feel like my pronunciation is kind of weird sometimes. Maybe I don't enunciate stuff enough. But, yeah. Yeah, and VR chat skins. That's another thing. I think it would be fun to do VR chat. And, okay, I can't stream Second Life, but I play Second Life. I promise I don't do the sexy times on Second Life. I promise. I just like to explore Second Life with friends. I've made an Alistair. And, it's fun. I saw inside of his brain. That was scary. I basically, I made Alistair, and then I made him into an obnoxious freak. I have a Second Life Twitter, which I put as not safe for work purely because on occasion the screenshots I take, there might be something nude and nasty in the background. I try to crop stuff out. One time, I didn't even notice it, but there was like a dildo thing in the background, and I was like, oh no! I was so scared. Xanthus, no! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. But, I've got a good demon voice. I mean, thank you, but also, like, what do you mean? I don't remember which ones it is. I never remember. Ah, I should remember this because I should think, like, you know, Boyd. Fast healing. Fast healing. That's, I don't want something to heal. Heals the target. I had to do it because he's my friend. He's my bestie. He's just my bestie. Haha.
You're doing.
You're not my bestie. You used to be, but you're so rude to me all the time. Every time. I try to be so nice to him. But yeah, I genuinely, for a long time growing up, I wanted to be a voice actor. Which is maybe embarrassing to say, but that used to be a career. I put my hands up. You can't see that. I put my hands up at this. Like, you kidding me? Oh, flawless amethyst. That's good.
Where's it going?
Stop it! You're always in my way. Please. And then you get mad at me. There we go. Okay, your phone can't make clip. You can tell me what clip to do. And I will take clip. Hello. Oh, I thought you were a friend. I was excited. I was like, oh my gosh, a friend. And it didn't happen. Jarek, or not Jarek, Harold getting like the final... Okay. Okay, we got a babe. Babe book. Or, Did I miss it? I guess I missed it. Okay, best friend, okay. I feel like I'm losing my mind. That I must be passing over Sexy Red Riding Hood card. Trading card. Okay. Whatever. Why did you have that on you? I don't know. I have not played Fallout 4. I would like to do that eventually. I have Fallout New Vegas, which I would like to stream at some point because I didn't get very far into it when I was visiting my friend Nick. I didn't get very far into it, but I had a great time playing it. And I had a great time watching him play it too. I miss him. I want to hang out with him so bad. I'm planning on visiting him sometime this year. I need to visit my besties. Last time I saw him was to deliver a little munchkin cat. The orneriest cat I have ever known. No joke. She is so pissy. So mad. Like, genuinely, if you are not... She is the Scrungly. She's so pretty.
You do know where you're going, don't you?
I don't, actually. Ah! Ah! She is genuinely a beautiful kitty. She was actually a cat that we were taking care of because her owner couldn't keep her, you know, at the time. But it was like, oh, I'll come back for her. Never came back for her. It was a shame. It was always like, oh yeah, I'll visit her. Never visited her. And then kind of seemed really upset that her cat didn't recognize her anymore. It was like, well, I mean, So it was like, oh, we'd love to keep her, but Pupus is an ornery old cat who does not like her one bit. So it was like, this isn't really gonna work out, but otherwise we would keep her. And Nick was like, oh my gosh, she is a fairy princess. He was so enamored with her every time I would take pictures. Would you two stop? Cut it out! Good grief, it's like I'm dealing with children. But it was basically like, oh, I will, you know, I want to visit Nick again, and I get to deliver this kitty, so win-win. Because it was like, last time I saw him was for Christmas. I would love to visit his family again for Christmas, but I'm gonna be visiting my own family, so... Family I rarely get to see, maybe once every other year, so... I love living an ocean apart. It's cool. Get out of my way! Thank you. Yeah, I'm lost. What of it? I got really distracted, kind of thinking like... Why was it? Were you pushing me? Everyone is right on my butt, constantly. I'm so glad Xanthus and Jarek are having the time of their lives. Second lives. Xanthus loves this dungeon. I wish it was we were allowed to stream Second Life because I have some genuinely really cool safe for work places I would love to show. Part of the reason I enjoy running around Second Life is because yeah, there are just some genuinely really cool things that people make. Really charming stuff. Where it's like, oh, this actually feels really cozy. I actually would make a secret Discord Second Life stream. Because again, Discord's 18 and up. And while not safe for work, it's just... I don't even want to show the not safe for work stuff. There's one place, I need to find it again. I need to ask my friend Spoon if they can tell me where it is again. But there's this place that was so cool. It was like some back alley Japanese place in Japan and everything. It was like, it took me back to when I visited Japan. It was like, oh, this feels so cozy. I love this. I would really like to go back, but it would maybe be nice if I went back with with someone, because I was an insane person who decided to go to Japan all alone, even though I have bad anxiety, social anxiety. I thought it would be a great idea to go there by myself, because I was like, I want to go. This is a chance of a lifetime. I better go. I want to go. What is happening? Are you people okay over there? But, yeah, Japan was great. I spent most of my time in, you know, Tokyo, but like I went to like a few parts around. I went to like, I stayed in Shinjuku, but I went to Shibuya as well, and I really liked Shibuya. But at one point, I also went to, I've already mentioned this on a stream before, but I went to Hakata, which is in Fukuoka, and I really liked that place. I thought it was very nice. I have traveled a lot. Actually, my earliest memories are of living in Turkey, and I was like not even 2 years old, so those are my earliest memories. Then I lived in different parts of the US, and then Saudi Arabia, and then United Arab... Words! United Arab Emirates. You know, we were actually... Instead of going to Saudi Arabia, we were actually in talks to go to New Zealand. So, you know, right next to Australia. So fitting. But that just never happened. Of course, my parents basically said Australia because I was too young, too stupid to know that there was, you know, another country right there. And yet, apparently, Saudi Arabia is okay to tell dumb child. But, yeah. Otherwise, I would say... Oh, your dad's parents are from New Zealand. Nice! Technically a citizen. That's really cool. Okay, what's driving me insane is... Oh yeah, let's take a perfect... Ooh! A woo! A woo! Woo! A woo! Ooh! Oh! Nice. I'm taking all this stuff and I'm gonna walk really slow. Ooh, a key. Oh no, wait, that was a book. I got so excited. Yeah, for me, the other place I have citizenship to is France. And I keep getting letters about voting, but they're always after the fact. It's like, I can't vote if you do this. I don't know where to go, you big... Ugh. Oh, I don't go to Paris very often. I actually, one of these days, I would like to go. Again, as an adult, specifically because of my art history degree. It's like, oh, I would appreciate going to see a lot of this stuff more as an adult. You know, with the actual background from this stuff. Like, I never went to Sacré-Cœur, because when I tried to go, it was closed as a kid, so... That never happened. But it's like, you know, if I took a day trip, oh my gosh. At least I have so many locks. I'm gonna force my way into this. Like, doing a day trip would be fine. I just have to take the train. Sorry I'm talking about, like, personal life stuff on my VTube stream. But I don't talk about stuff a lot, so... I actually used to be an illustration major, but I realized I really, really hated the curriculum in the department, and I don't even think I draw that well, and being told, like, oh, your stuff is already professional quality, it's like, well, why am I here then? And, like, classes are really competitive to get into, because it's not a big department. And I was like, oh, I love studying art history. why don't I just become an art history major? And I was way happier doing that. Oh, nice! I got all the amethysts. Perfect. But yeah, I would like... I actually genuinely would really like a job in art history if I can get it. Can I drop... Oh, drop it. I think it would genuinely be a really cool career choice. But again, that might not happen for a while. So we will see how that works. I'm so distracted by this right here. Oh, communication design major. That's really cool. There we go. But yeah, I almost got a job at a museum recently here where it was like, I absolutely would have qualified for it. I had all the stuff I needed, but they kind of wanted specifically people from their university, not me, someone from a neighboring university. So it was like, oh, great, thanks.
Ouch.
It's like, great, thanks. Thank you so much. Literally, a job. My version of Skyrim is perfect. Actually, a job I would genuinely really like, and it sounds super boring, is actually cataloging stuff. I don't want to be the person in charge of the art museum. I want to be the person cataloging. I've done that as part of one of my classes, was helping someone with their research, and I had a great time doing that. That was like so satisfying. Or if you told me to write papers, I love writing papers. Which sounds so boring, but I have a great time. I have so much fun doing that. Which actually, I am low-key tempted to make a separate channel to do art history essay, like video essays. Because I don't always find... I'm a little disappointed sometimes in videos I find on YouTube because I don't feel like they go in depth enough. At least not in depth enough for me. Like, I don't really want you to explain to me what the contents of a painting. I want, like, oh my gosh, I feel like I was about to burp in the camera.
What do you think you're doing?
No, thank you. I want stuff that actually goes really in depth. This is one of my passions. This is one of my secret passions. I never talk about this just because I'm like, it's probably super boring to most people, and that's why I want to do a separate channel with video essays. Also, so I can learn how to do video editing. If you have seen the things I have on my channel, on my main channel, it's bad. It's bad. You should check out the one I did about the band Psycho Sinner, my fake tribute video. It's not much better than my usual editing. I have not seen Portrait of a Lady on Fire. I was meaning to, but I don't get around to watching a lot of movies, to be honest. I have a huge backlog. And I have a huge backlog of books. I still need to read Nick Sphere's book, which I heard goes in horrifying directions, and I'm very excited about that. She basically described it as like, oh yeah, I saw someone having thread where it's like, oh, I love this, and then as they got to like the end, it was like, oh, I hate this is horrible, and it was like, oh, that sounds really exciting now to read. I have a copy, I just still need to read it. I still need to go through the Suda 51 biography, which was actually my Christmas present. It's like only in French, which I feel is like a strange decision, but I'm not complaining because I know French fluently, so whatever. What happened? Who did this? Who did this? Was it poison? I was so like absorbed into like hearing myself talk, I guess, that typical. Hey, what's up there? Steel Warhammer, I don't need that. I don't need either. Yes. Never mind. I like my axe. I don't know why. Again, like I've mentioned this, but when I play like Soulsborne stuff, I'm like, who needs a shield? Who cares? And I just like, you know, what's the word? Double hand, two hand. I was like, double hand? Is that word? It's like I'll two hand like all my weapons. I'm just like, if I die, I die. It's basically like my thing, I guess. Okay, beef stew. I'm just gonna eat a bunch of stuff. Let me tell you, there's a really cute shield in Elden Ring, by which I mean it's not cute at all, but it's one of my favorite shields. It's hideous. That's part of why I like it so much. I don't remember the name, so I would not be able to tell you to just look it up. So maybe in Discord later I will post a picture because it's really ugly. The shield is like the giant face one that blows fire. I love it because it is disgusting to look at. But I never use it. It's more just, oh, your food order. Nice. I already had my food. I have my... Reason I do my streams at this specific time is because it's like, oh, I have already eaten my dinner, and I'm not eating anything later. But yeah, my go-to weapon, and I'm considering, my plan is actually to farm to get a second scythe, and I want to dual wield scythes because I watched Nick do it when we were playing PvE. Like, he summoned me, and we were just murdering people, and I was like, yo, I love this moveset. This is great. Otherwise, it's just non-stop Bloodhound Fang, which I should do something else. I'm going to heal because this is where I died before, wasn't it? I don't want to die again. I would rather not. No, thank you. I really want us to get... There's just fire everywhere. I hate this. There's, I really, really want us to do more PvE. I think we might do that on Saturday. Because I think we're also gonna play... We might play Deathverse. It really, like, together, it really depends on the time. I think Deathverse is, like, crazy early on Saturday, because they kind of wanted to make sure that they got different time zones. Which is completely understandable. Oh, this is the elevator. Caught this. Caught it before I died. Oh. There we go.
What a waste of time.
Lucia just had a big ol' thing of ice just right through his skull. I'm so sorry, Lucian. What's in the sack? I would play more stuff like D&D, but I last time I did one of those kinds of games, I got so stressed out. Ah, yummy human flesh. I got ridiculously stressed out and on the spot. But then again, I was also doing it with people I did not know. So I was like, what up here? No, not yet. The boners have gotten into some Dwemer ruins. We're doing some nonsense for vampire hunting quests. Is what we're doing. But it's only 3 out of 4 boners. I should do the... We're still in combat, technically. Good grief. Where is the other little jerk? Just move out of the way. No. Flop. Oh, good grief. I need this man, whoever... Hold on. I've got notifications that are bugging me. Give me a sec. There. I was like, oh, is it something for me? No. No, so it's not important. GM. God mode enabled. Whoa. There we go. I disabled it and did not realize that. Because I'm smart. You. Apparently I just missed this guy. Shameful. He was there this entire time and I just missed him. Now let me go do the alchemy stuff, please. I want to see if I can get rid of some stuff by doing that. Also just because I like the sounds alchemy makes. So it's like a lot of bubbly sounds. It's fun and good. When will Ingmar retire to the countryside and pick morals with his pet goat by his side? That happens. I don't know how Skyrim ends. It could very well happen after he gets married. I don't know. Like that might be something. I just like pressing random things and then trying to make stuff. It's just fun. I like doing it. I just like doing it. It's cool. It's like fun. Can I do human flesh? Oh, I can't do bone meal. What about honeycomb? I think that would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. Nice. Good. Barnacles? Aw, fun. Purple mountain flower? Oh boy. Oh, garlic. Yum yum. Yummy! What, you don't like to eat mushrooms? I love mushrooms so much. That is like perfect food, in my opinion. But yeah, mushroom foraging is probably really fun. I've never done it, actually, which is kind of surprising. You'd think I would have. A Daedra hut. Like, I'm just doing this in a cave. Like, whatever. But yeah, me love mushroom a lot. Me think mushroom delicious. One of my favorite of the food groups. Mushroom, a burger with mushroom? Yummy, delicious, love it.
What do you think you're doing?
Perfect burger. Burger with mushroom sauce. Yum. Love. Me love. You would think with my love of mushroom that N from Dorohedoro would be like my favorite. That I would be like, oh my gosh, besties, we're like the same. But no. No, I'm just obsessed with the guy I like to call his dad. Chiraruma? I'm obsessed with him. He's hot. Actually, one of my most popular videos on my channel are actually the 2 videos of me freaking out over his appearance in the anime, which are 100% genuine reactions. I was not playing it up. I was so hyped to see him. My heart was pounding, like genuinely. I was like, oh my gosh, that scene, his first appearance is coming up. That scene is gonna happen soon. Oh my goodness. The second you have like the first appearance of a character I like, I go feral. I go insane. I am so lost. I am very lost. I feel like
Do you want to be my next thrall?
we're trapped in here forever. Dwemer ruins. Ruins. Devim. Like, oh my gosh, Uncle Death, when I first played, and actually still, when I play Let It Die, and it's a bit with Uncle Death showing up, I go insane. I genuinely have to, like, I am toning it down when I stream it. Like, I'm so delighted when I see him. My heart soars. I adore him. I don't know why he does this to me. Oh my gosh, I missed this stupid... Smart streamer. I adore that boy. Jarek, you better not revive this thing. Or I will end you. You will be dunzos, gone from my life. Yeah, I cannot explain my Uncle Death obsession. He is the entire reason I played Let It Die in the first place. And that my love for, like, grasshopper games, you know, returned in the first place. I just think he's a great character. And his voice actor did both voice actors did fantastic jobs on him for different reasons. The Japanese voice actor makes him sound adorable. And I get horny vibes from his English voice. I get the really horny vibes. My only request for the voice line that I got, the only request I had, because, you know, he had to write what you wanted him to say if he was gonna do that for you. My only request was, I want his laugh. I want him to do one of his creepy laughs because that's hot. I like it. So the calling me canon waifu was not my doing. They were just very, very kind. Let It Die fandom, honestly, has been nothing but nice to me. I'm intimidated by the Discord, honestly, because I feel like it's a lot more focused on the game. It's like a little more serious into that. And I don't know, I don't feel like I'm good at the game at all. So, you know, I'm like, oh, don't really have much conversations here. Which is why people are always amazed whenever I come in and give my 2 cents on something or whatever. But they've been, like, super sweet to me otherwise. You know, it's just I don't know how to have a conversation about any of that, so. And the community managers, I think a common thing that they're told is probably, hey, there's this insane woman. Just, you know, be careful or something. I hope it wouldn't be heartbreaking. You can still love him. I don't know. They better put me in Deathverse, okay? I better have a cameo, okay? Uncle Death better have, like, I don't know, a picture of me on like, the coffee table or something. Wherever he's sitting while he's watching Death Jamboree. I don't even know where he is. Okay. Oh, it was so cute, actually. When my previous cat passed away, like, the day before he had to be put down, I drew a picture of him with Uncle Death, like Uncle Death holding him, because I was like, oh, a character I love, you know, comforting my kitty. And that turned out to be prophetic because, yeah, the following day he passed away. And the Twitter wound up posting that and said, like, you know, oh, her cat died, but I'll be there to pet him in the afterlife, sort of thing. I just realized, no, gun mode was disabled. I was like, oh, I guess I just never got hit. Okay. But some fans basically said, like, oh my gosh, we need we need a statue of him in the lobby. Or we need, like... My cat's name was Oreo. I always said it was short for Oreo Speedwagon. It was like, oh my gosh, we need, like, a set of armor, like, Oreo-themed armor. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That's so sweet of people. People are so nice. I was genuinely very touched. Because I was like, oh, people... Yeah, people are just nice.
Hasn't there been enough death? Of course, you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back, so you can have all the glory for yourself.
Hi, guys.
Is someone there?
Let me out! Let me out of here! Okay, his only appearance in Deathverse, I'm actually going to talk more about my thoughts on Deathverse tomorrow. They're not great, but the thing is, it feels like it was a lot more of an alpha game like an alpha that wanted to just test out the servers. That was the entire point, just see how far the servers could go. His one appearance so far, even in the trailer. So in the trailer, at the start, you can see his reflection in the TV watching Death Jamboree. In Deathverse, yeah, you see him from behind watching Death Jamboree, and there's implications that he's still in charge of Yatsuyama, just as he was in Let It Die. And there is a little float thing that floats around, like a little robot named Uncle D2, whose design I really like, but it's just like a floating skull. So there's something up with Uncle D2, so we'll see how that goes. I'm still very apprehensive of, like I'm not sure what direction the game is gonna go. But I hope it's good. Like I said, I'm gonna talk more in depth. Specifically, I will talk more in depth about gameplay. But, what, you saw a screenshot of him that's like those 80s photos where the dad or whatever is floating transparent head behind the rest of the family? Is that like one of the pictures I took or whatever? Or was that specifically from Let It Die? I'm gonna have to... I need to see it. Please. Because I did take a screenshot of him in the trailer because I went freaking feral when I saw that. I went insane. And that's the thing. Okay, when I say, like, my heart pounds whenever I see a character I really, really like, I'm not kidding when I said that just in general. Playing the Deathverse server test, first off, I was really excited about the possibility of seeing him in it. And then at the start, you see him from behind. My heart was pounding. I had like just a shot of serotonin, a rush of adrenaline seeing that. That's how much I'm like obsessed and like how much I adore him. I'm crazy for him, and it's kind of embarrassing. But it's funny because my mom also like indulges me when it comes to that. Like, she made me a plush of him, and she, one time I was like, hey, is it kind of embarrassing when I get clothes specifically because they remind me of certain characters? My blue hoodie, the one I'm wearing right now, I own a hoodie just like this. I own a collar just like this. The hoodie I got specifically because it was the exact same color as Cheetaruma's, and it lacked like a front pocket. It was as close as I could get to his hoodie. And so I was telling my mom, like, I need to figure out how to do like Uncle Death's coat, and she was like, oh, you just get a duffel coat and like modify it.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. It takes some getting you. You're back and alive to boot. Fantastic.
Yeah, the plush, my mom basically said if anyone else wants it, no. It was hard enough to make on its own.
I should be able to improve the capabilities of our
So she needs to put up more patterns for her stuff. She's still working on a pattern for a Fennekin plush. That came out so cute. It was like an original pattern she did, so.
Assuming you have the smithing skills, you should be able to make this yourself at Gunmar's Forge. Either way, I'll have some for sale soon.
Gunmar's Forge. Gunmar. Let's see if I have the stuff to make it. Is the forge out here? Okay, I need to repost it, but I do have the design for the Uncle Death body pillow that is completely available for free. I talked to community managers. I had asked them specifically, hey, am I allowed to sell this? And they said, we prefer you don't. Just because on top of it's a free to play game, that's why I asked in the first place. And yeah, they I was like, okay, I'll just put up the pattern, like, or like the design. If you want it, you just have to print it out yourself and get the pillow. So I'm actually tempted to draw a better one, but at the same time I'm like, oh, I've had this pillow since 2018. I kind of want to just keep it until it's worn out. I like to cuddle it. It's actually like the material is really cool. It stays really cool, and that's good because I get really hot when I'm in bed. Oh, dang, it was right here. So stupid. I'm so gosh darn stupid and dumb. Ilda brunch. What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, sword. Oh, can I make anything for... Yes, I can make stuff for Xanthus. I need to give him some special stuff. For my special boy, whomst I love. I want him in the romance mod. I want him to notice me. He keeps talking about how he wants a girl with the big booba and everything. Oh, he really, really wants to save a wench and say, he'll be like, hey, hello, here's my boner. And I'm just like, yes, Xanthus, why won't you notice me yet? Why won't you notice me?
Yeah, sure. What can I take, and what do you want?
Why won't he notice me yet? It's not fair. Yo! Oh my goodness. Yo, you match with him, but I don't want your hood. You're covering your beautiful mohawk. Okay, fine, we'll just do this. Why does it look like you're swimming? Whatever, we can get you something different later, okay? Thank you, I'm glad I'm cute. I'm so glad. I'm happy I'm kawaii as all heck. Hey, I was almost called, like, my flare on Let It Die Reddit was almost, it was almost kawaii senpai. But then it was like, oh no, we could just call you Ken and waifu. And I was like, yes, you can call me Ken and waifu. I'm not opposed to either. Actually, wait. I need to check something. Thank you for thinking I'm friggin' precious. I'm happy with that. I like how in one chat it's, oh, you're precious, you're cute, and then when I was streaming on Monday, May was like, you have a terrifying aura. You just seem like you take crap from